Jesse Granger, Las Vegas Sun. Coach, how impressive was William Karlsson's goal, and also how upset would you have been if he went between the legs and didn't score on it?
I wouldn't have been upset at all. He's got a lot of confidence. He's played great all season long. It's an unbelievable move. It's an unbelievable goal, and it comes from a confident player. So it was great to see, and you know, him and his penalty-killing partner, Cody Eakin, did a great job. I've seen the movie before, yes. Yeah, for sure. Not as smooth as that, but it was real nice. Players do that move quite a bit.
Ken Bolke, Not Vegas. Now that the playoffs are clinched, the Pacific Division's clinched, you still have 3 games. What's the message for the last 3 games?
Well, it's all about points. You never know, what scenario is going to be down the road, so let's win as many games as we can. See what happens and try and keep our guys fresh and ready to go.
Coach Brian Feldman out of line, Fox Sports Radio. 3 games on the road. Would you prefer to finish up at home on the road? Does it matter? You got a lot of
Nothing I can do about that. They make the schedule, so no, it's fine. We're going to go on the road, and there's not much pressure, but again, we're going to go play those games, work hard and compete hard, and hopefully the good things happen to us. But you can't go into those games and saying they don't mean nothing, because they mean a lot. They mean a lot. You got to get ready for them, and you got to get ready for the week after that. So they're important games. Every game's an important game in the NHL.
Kevin E. Martin, KLAS TV. Coach, you talked about clinching the division title, and you also talked about the fans all season. How much more important and special did it make it to clinch it here at home?
It was unbelievable. Like I said, tonight reminded me a lot of the first game. I mean, we were out there playing hard and competing hard, and our first game was an unbelievable game, and then again tonight was an unbelievable game to finish it. So our home schedule was great. Our team played unbelievable in this building, and to see the way we won against a real good San Jose team tonight, and obviously the winning goal was an unbelievable goal that they'll never forget here, and so it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Shane Bang, Hockey Buzz. Obviously, the Karlsson goal, that's the highlight of the game, but one of the big plays of the game also, too, is Oscar Lindberg and Ryan Reeves, their work down low to earn Lindberg his first goal in quite a while. So can you just talk about their work, that line's work on the shift?
Yeah, they did a real good job. They had a real good shift, that shift. They were forechecking real well, and we all know what Ryan brings. He's a big guy down low, and he's intimidating people on his forecheck, and he's big and physical. And Shea made a good pinch from coming in from the point, and then Lindy goes to the net and makes a good tip on the play. So I'm real happy for him. He's only played a few games here because he's been injured, but it was good for him and a good confidence builder for him. And then in that line.
John in the front here.
John Castanino, UNLV coach. Just for you and your coaching staff, what does it mean to call yourself Pacific Division champs? Well,
it's great. It's a great feeling to win our division, and obviously nobody had those expectations at the first of the season, but as we know, our team grew on everybody, and we played hard, and we worked hard all season long, so it's a great accomplishment, but we all know what the real accomplishment is going to be. It's all about the playoffs and getting now that we know we're there, and we have home ice, and we clinched our division. It's getting ready for the playoffs, and well, before that we got 3 more games, but you got to get ready and make sure you're set, and that's what's important to me. I mean, a great regular season means a lot, but a great playoff is going to mean a lot more.
Chris Chapman, Fox Sports Radio. Coach, when this team was put together, a lot of people said it was a cast of misfits, guys that nobody wanted. Then it turned into this is a really good team. Could you just talk about the journey from the first time you guys got together to tonight?
You know what? I don't know a whole lot of people that call it a team of misfits. I really don't. I mean, some media people that don't know some of the players might have called them that. But when I looked at any hockey people that I know and a lot of good friends that I know, when they see an expansion list, they said to me, you're going to have a pretty good team. Not going to be a team that's going to win the Pacific, but a pretty good team. And I agree with them. I mean, when you get James Neal, you get Marc-Andre Fleury, you go on and on about our players. It's a good, solid team. And again, nobody thought we were going to have 50 wins at this time of the season. So I wouldn't call them misfits, but I'd call them, the expansion draft rules are pretty good. And they were fair, and they made us have a pretty good team. And a lot of things went right for us. A lot of guys played real well, a lot of guys had career years, so that's why we're here today.
Coach, the team went through somewhat of a rough patch, the roughest patch you had, and then to win these 2 games back-to-back against 2 desperate teams, I feel like it's a pretty good simulation of the playoffs, at least as close as you can get. Just how much better do you feel entering the playoffs with 2 wins like this?
I feel real good because, like you said, they're 2 desperate teams. They're teams that are very good, heavy teams that play in the Western Conference, and both of them are big physical teams. And I thought tonight, after the first period, I thought we really we took over the game. I thought our speed was real good, and I thought we took it to them a little bit. So, first period they played real well. They came out hard and they had some great opportunities, and Fleury made some key saves for us. But again, I liked our last 6 periods have been real good.
Well, a few more here, Ken.
There's 2 sayings that tend to come up at this point of the season. I wonder what your opinions are on both. The first is you have to be playing well going into the playoffs, and the second it's a different game in the playoffs. So what's your opinion on both of those?
Playing well, I think we're playing well. So I'm not, like I said, we'll see where the next 3 games go, but we just talked about the last 2 games that were huge games, and people talking about our team trying to clinch, and we didn't get the division title by going in the back door. We took advantage of it, and we took advantage of our home ice, and we played real well. So we'll see where the next 3 games go, but I'm confident our team's going to be ready no matter what happens in the next 3 games.
Do you think the playoffs are a different game? It's completely
different game. It might be a different. The first round, I always thought teams come out and they play real hard, and they're out of character. They're running around, and it's a little bit more physical. But after that, it slows down. It gets back to the same game again. So it's. I'm not worried about the game changing for our group. I think our group's going to be great for it because when you watch good teams in the playoffs, they're usually fast and quick and good transition teams, and that's what we bring.
Ryan Wallace, Fox Sports. You mentioned the word heavy. Earlier in the year, you were skating circles around heavy teams. You were really beating them in transition. But we saw tonight with the Reeves line and Lindbergh, you guys were able to cycle the puck, really get some work down low. Is that just the maturation process of this team, the ability to win games in different ways?
Yeah, no, and that's what we are. I mean, like I said, we're missing some pretty key hockey players right now. I mean, you talk about, I'm not going to get into the individual guys, but we're missing some pretty good hockey players. And I think what our team looks at, we say, this is what we can do. This is how we're making up our lines. This is what's going to help our team win. And I think the guys did a real good job with that.
You talked about missing a few key guys, the injuries, Riley Smith, David Perron. How are the health of those guys, and are you expecting them back for the playoffs?
I talked with the guys this morning, and I expect everybody full go for the playoffs now. We'll see where it's at, but that's my expectation.
Do one more. Shane will finish up after that.
On the penalty kill that led to the Carlson goal, it actually was, you could say, a dominant penalty kill by you guys. Nozick hooks it out. Carlson actually intercepts the puck in the middle of ice before his breakaway. Was there something you spotted there, or was it just great individual plays by those penalty killers?
No, I mean, we have meetings on every team's PK, when the pregame meetings we have in the morning for our power play and our penalty kill, and obviously, you look at San Jose's penalty kill, and they're, I think, second best in the league. So I think that when you play a team like that, you get challenged by that, and I think our guys did an outstanding job on their penalty kill also. So that might have made a little bit of a difference. But I think Carlson, they're trying to get the puck back to the point a lot, and I think he read the plays real good, and obviously he chipped that puck by him, and it's good speed in the neutral zone. So.